pretty vast, more than what we just think of. It's more than just contraception.
Sexual education is taught in many schools across the country. Sex ed can be categorized into two types, comprehensive and abstinence only. Comprehensive sex ed includes age-appropriate, medically accurate information on a broad set of topics related to sexuality.
Well, I think it changes depending on how old you are. So the younger groups would need to know, body parts and functions of those parts. It would be a very clinical approach. I think as the kids get older, they need to have some direction in the future health of their reproductive organs.
Comprehensive sex ed promotes a positive view of sexuality and teaches teens to make well-informed decisions. In comparison, abstinence-only courses teach abstinence as the only option of sexual expression until marriage.
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die.
Comprehensive sex ed promotes abstinence but does not treat it as the only option.
They teach it clinically. They would be able to cover the information without making a judgment call on it.
Researchers at University of Washington found that teens were 60% less likely to get pregnant or get someone else pregnant if they received some type of comprehensive sex ed.
Abstinence-only programs do not work. Some of those schools have some of the highest pregnancy rates.
This map shows teen pregnancy rates in the United States. All 9 of the states with the highest teen birth rates do not require the teaching of comprehensive sexual education. 26 states don't have any laws regulating sex ed curriculum, meaning none of the schools in those states are required to teach anything sex ed related, even abstinence only. In states that do require sex ed to be taught, only 9 require the courses to be medically accurate. According to these statistics, 80% of schools aren't required to teach anything more than abstinence, yet only 3% of Americans wait until marriage. Even schools with comprehensive sex ed need improvement. In a survey, less than half of the students found their courses very helpful. If a student doesn't learn all they hope to from their health teacher, they may turn to sources that are not as credible and receive false information. Even at Great Valley, a school with a decent comprehensive sex ed course, students did not feel completely satisfied with the information they learned.
I feel like there should have been more or a bit more in depth.
Many believe it's the parents' right and responsibility to teach their children about sexuality. There have been many protests nationwide from parents with children in schools attempting to teach comprehensive sex ed.
Parent education through school, I think it has to be a group project. I think it has to start with parents, but many parents are uncomfortable with the discussion. So if they're not getting it, then possibly, have some discussions in school.
We asked high school students if they were more comfortable learning from their parents or a school course.
Whichever. I'm comfortable with my parents, but I know others wouldn't be, so I feel like the school would also be a good option.
My parents? No, the school. Probably school. Because it would be like weird if my parents did.
A little bit of both, because it's awkward with parents, so it's kind of fun to learn with the students.
Many teens do receive information on sexuality from their parents. We also asked the students if they had gotten any education on sexuality from outside of school.
Like my friends, but not my parents. No.
It's a bit for my parents.
There is no way to ensure teens are receiving the information they need, unless state laws are passed requiring schools to teach medically accurate sexual education courses.
Well, it's important to discuss it. It's important to teach it. In public school, I think they need to know facts.
Congress needs to pass a bill ensuring the teaching of comprehensive sexual education at all public schools nationwide, and that these courses cover the 16 topics recommended by the CDC. These topics include the benefits of being sexually abstinent, how STDs and HIV are spread, and the importance of application of contraception. Requiring the teaching of comprehensive sex ed in public schools nationwide would help teens make well-informed decisions and promote a positive view of sexuality, as well as lowering the teen pregnancy rate. There are other organizations outside of the classroom and home that have information regarding sex education, such as Planned Parenthood, AdvocatesForYouth.org, and your local health center.